So for my podcast, we are outside in public asking New Yorkers what they think about woman inequality in the workforce. So that's where we're going to ask the people. Follow me. We have
Kenzie.
Kenzie. The question of the day. What do you think woman inequality in the workforce?
So I work in STEM. Obviously it's really hard being a woman in STEM as of right now, but I'm 22, so I've seen the changes happen growing from a small community to just a larger community, and there's a bunch of different programs out there for girls, like Girls Who Code and stuff like that. I was part of Women in Cybersecurity growing up, in college, and so I think there's a lot of opportunity, but obviously there's still a lot of improvement to be made.
How can we change this?
I think it stems from the majority of especially being in STEM being male. So if we have
Top dogs.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, to an extent. Okay. I think because there are women who are top dogs too. Yeah. I think just having women and allies, you can be an ally and just also advocate for equality on the same platform. It's really important.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much. We have
Becca Aguilera.
So the question is, do you think there's inequality towards women in the workforce?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think anywhere when you get to a higher position, more C-suite, it can be a little more difficult to climb, and there's some, gendered bias, all of that stuff. It definitely depends on the industry, but I work in advertising, so I probably see it day to day, especially at the leadership level.
Why do you think there's even a debate towards inequality?
Oh man, how far back do you want to go?
And we still see it to this day. A lot of people debate on the inequality still.
Yeah, I think it can come down to, I'll just boil it down to three things: race, class, gender. There's a million studies on it, but I think all of those things are really big factors when it comes to that. But when it comes to gendered inequality, I think race and class and all the things also tie into it.
What do you think we could do to change that?
Definitely systemic change, definitely examples in leadership. I work at a company where the CEO is a woman, so that is pretty rare. But just continuing to elevate women, give them more opportunities, I think that will help as a whole.
We have
Cheryl.
Cheryl. The question, Cheryl, is how do you feel about the inequality in women in the workforce?
I mean, I'm killing it at work right now. So okay. I don't really feel like there's inequality in my workforce.
Not lately, not recently?
No.
Do you think when do you think the change was?
I mean, the change has been happening slowly over the since women's lib, but I think it's different for women because we have children, you know what I mean? So it changes for us. But I feel like women, we can do anything.
Hello, so we have?
My name's Jim Saslow.
And the question is, do you think there's inequality towards women in the workforce today?
Well, I'm old enough to remember when it was much worse than it is now.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing how much progress there's been, but there's still a long way to go.
Yeah. What do you think are the changes that we could focus on to change this?
Oh, to change the current situation?
Yeah.
Well, I think the most important thing is education. People have to get in the pipeline to get the training to do the jobs.
Yeah.
And there's an awful lot of people that still don't really have much access to, training. Lots of women don't have the old boy network.
Yeah.
And, a chance to be work in your dad's firm or something like that. So there's a lot of work to be done to make sure that more women are qualified.
For sure. We have
Gordon Kucher.
Gordon, the question is, do you think there's inequality towards women in the workforce now?
Yes.
What do you think we could do to make it better?
Well, I'm no politician, but what I think we can do, I think it's a personal thing with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to open their minds up, branch out, and judge people as individuals, not things like race, sex, whatnot. Really look at people, what they're about, and personalize it more.
So this is a huge topic. This is a huge debate. We went to the streets of NYC to interview and ask this topic question to the people. That's what the people had to say. My opinion, it could get better. We're not there yet, but we're close to it, and that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, it keeps on getting better, keeps on getting better, keeps on getting better, keeps on getting better. And that's the most important thing, that it's getting better. And we are seeing gender inequality. You know what I'm saying? If I could do it, she could do it too. And that's my take on it. I appreciate you. I know this wasn't a podcast. This was a public interview type of vibe, type of thingy. And yeah, I hope you enjoy all the opinions and opinions of what people got to say about inequality, gender inequality, woman inequality. And yeah, I think it is getting better, and that's the most important thing. Thank you so much.